Alrighty then, welcome back, Hoopty Army. Here we go again. So, I was wanting to get on the sawmill again and all that, but, well, I can't go get stuff quite yet. That's going to be tomorrow. So, I'm going to piddle with some other stuff I got to do today. I'm going to finish fixing up this deer stand seat. If you watched the last video, I was telling you about, well, this is what happens when you ain't none too smart. It's also what happens when you buy Chinese junk. Well, anyway. So, according to the instructions, you put these little adjusters in here. You slide this bar right here through from that end to this end, which I did. And I was like, how in the world is that supposed to adjust if it just slides? And it turns out that thing was supposed to have a cap on this end with a little hole that you could reach your adjuster with your Allen wrench. So, I reckon what I'm going to do, since now I know that's what's up, I'm going to take this thing back off of here, and I'm going to get me a couple of washers or something, and I'm going to just pop a little tack weld on there on both of them, and weld me a little washer on there. So, alright, let's get that done. Who's ready to go see what kind of mischief we can get into today? Alright, so I did go ahead and put some washers up in there, and it kind of worked, except here's the problem. See how it's all kicked down like that? The reason is because they put the wrong ends. I think they put the same end on both pieces, and I think this one was probably most likely supposed to be flipped that way. I'm sure they have one of these pre-made with that going this way. You see how it sticks out over there? I'm sure that's wrong. So now it's just that's never gonna work. I don't trust that being 16 feet in the air. So how I'm gonna fix that is I'm gonna go ahead and unbolt this again. I'm gonna pull this bar out of here, and I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole through the end of this other bar through here where I can push it farther through. And then maybe I can adjust it out and see how that works. So, I mean, I bought it on clearance. It sat in my shop for the whole spring and summer and all that. I never broke it out, to see if it was right or whatever. So, I mean, I can't complain too much. But if I'd have paid full price for this dude, I'd be pretty darn ticked off. So, anyway, let's see if we can fix this dude and make an adjustment. If I have to, I'll go on this outside piece and drill a hole here, scoot it over too, but we'll see what we end up needing to do. Alright, so I figured out how to do it without even having to drill any holes. I found a bolt and lock nut and all that washer that was exactly the size of the hole going through there. So I bolted them on there and then just tightened it up against that. And it still has a little bit of a tilt to it, but not near as much. And it goes way back here past this hole. So it's not just, barely in there. So and this one goes to the hole right there. You can see it, the end of it in there. But got her adjusted out with my little adjusters, and she is tight. So now my butt ain't gonna be resting on that bar, because that wouldn't be comfortable either. I got a big old butt. But There we go. So that ought to be good now. All right, so I guess next I gotta clean out my truck. Yeah, went to auction again, and got some water totes. Just need to clean them up a bit, but got me a Craftsman stool for the shop, step ladder, yeah, little bitty boat anchor. Look at that little bitty dude. Holy smokes. Anyway, so now I gotta get the truck emptied out. We'll see where we go from there. All right, so this is where we end up. Out here clearing out brush and tree limbs and junk so I can get our old roadways clear out here. Looks like that's pretty much where I'll probably finish up the day, so hee-haw. And isn't it a lovely morning? It is a lovely morning. Well, it's another day, and now I'm out here in the woods, and I did finally get my stand put up. Yeah, that dude's way up there. And that sucker is solid. So, all right, next. All right, well, we got the old trailer hook back up. Let's go get it. Yep, you guessed it. We're going to get over here and get our sawmill picked up, get her home, and see if we can't get her set up. So, here we go. All right, well, let's get her home, see if we can't get her put together. All right, now, here's the work. Got the laser beam. And we shot it in. Got about 7 inches of fall, 7.5. So now the real work starts. I'm gonna dig out these holes like so. I'm gonna scooch the whole thing down and get her set down in there. We'll get that thing pretty well level. Then we'll set our rails over there on it and see what we can do. But I got a lot of holes to dig. How about that business? May not be exactly perfect, but according to the laser beam, she's pretty dang close. I mean, she's got some dips and humps, but those legs are adjustable. So I'm gonna go ahead and start unloading the rails and get the, well, first I gotta fill in all them holes and tamp them down and all that so it doesn't move. Then I'm gonna put the rails on there, and we'll at least get the rails solid and level and straight and all that stuff. I don't know how far I'll get. It's burning daylight, man. So we'll see how far we get. All right, well, we got her set up on there, but I haven't got anything really tightened down yet because I got to get everything lined out. I got to get everything leveled out. This is going to be a long process, but I went ahead and gave myself plenty of room to work on all the legs. Got everything kind of halfway lined up where it's going to be. So it's going to be cool for sure. Oh, there she is. That's today's progress. Getting dark now. I got to go feed critters. So another day down. And here we go again. Another beautiful morning. There's our horsies. Off we go into the wild gray yonder. Got to go get our walk on, and then I'm going to get back to work. Get up there on that sawmill and get that sucker finished up. Well, this was not what I was hoping for. Had to turn off and rain a little bit. I mean, we need the rain. I'll take the rain. But I also need to get out there and get that sucker finished up, man. Dadgummit. All right, so we got our string line on there. We got her all straight. Got to have her straight too, not just level. Got my top braces in all the way down. And so now, for now, I'm going to have to leave it there, I guess. And I'm going to put the head on. And we're going to have to cut some more 6x6s so we can put some legs under here. I'll just cut some short stuff over here so I'm not putting too much stress on that. And yeah, we only got a little bit more daylight left, so I'll get done what I can. We're going?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then. She's set up. She's cutting. It's just junk. It ain't going to be good lumber. Woohoo! All right, well, I feel like I got a little bit of a sense of accomplishment today. We got her set up, we got her running, she's good and level, and I mean, you can push this dude with one finger, and she don't bind up or nothing. She's just nice and smooth like it needs to be, and it's getting dark. Another day down, but we're making progress. So, what are we gonna do tomorrow? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see when tomorrow gets here. So, went out to the woods for a little while this morning, and only thing I shot was some cell phone video. But you know, it's all fun, and it's nice to just sit out there and collect your thoughts sometimes. Look at that lazy bones. It is a beautiful day. We need to be working. All right, so we got to get back to work. on this. We got her set up and level and cutting and all that, but now I got to put some more legs in there, and it's got to be sturdier than that. So in order to do that, I got to go find me some logs. So I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna cut some trees and cut some logs, and then I'll bring one or two or five back, and we'll cut some more 6x6 material, and we'll get on this dude. Well, I figured as long as I'm going ahead and cutting logs, I might as well go ahead and cut some firewood while I'm at it. I mean, ain't gonna do nothing with all that there. So that tree needed to come down anyway. It was dead, but it's still solid. So we'll give her a chance to be something useful. We'll make saw table legs out of it. So, all right, here we go. All right, well, we got some logs there and over yonder, and a big old long log there, and some logs there, and a log there, and a bunch of firewood there, because, well, while we were doing it, might as well. Gotta clean it up anyway, so. Guess now we get to go have a little spot of lunch, sit down, and cool off for a minute. All right. Well, got some 2-ish buys. And some little 1x slab cuts. Got my 6x6s for the, I mean, this part ain't no good right here, but that end down there will make a leg. So yeah, I got a few legs there, and well, we made a mess out here. My goodness, it don't take long to make a big old mess. So I guess I'm gonna clean up my mess. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm tired. It's already getting late in the day. Old sun's headed down towards the horizon, and another day down. So for all you other old fogies, rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Y'all know. If you know, you know. So it is a rainy day and a Monday, and well, we did basically nothing yesterday, and I'm probably going to pretty much do that today because I'm tired. I mean, we did a lot of running around yesterday, and today I'm going to do a whole lot of resting. So we'll pick back up tomorrow, and we'll start on next week in review. But anyway, now y'all see what we're doing out here at the Hoopty farm, and we're just going to keep on moving forward. We'll be getting back up to that old sawmill, getting that thing finished up. I will get back in the shop, get back on cars. It's tough when you got all this. So, till next time, thanks for watching. And do me a favor, and if you ain't subscribed, go ahead and do that. And give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And do me a favor, watch the video by Functional Histories on the Blue Goose. He did a phenomenal job on making a 1/64th scaled replica of the Blue Goose. You want to see that. So, till next time, y'all keep watching, and I'll keep kind of working.